All right, so today we have a clip here of Matt Walsh talking about how white people are being erased. White
It's
men.
not about merely pointing out a double standard, okay? Because this is not just a double standard. It's about pointing out a real and extremely successful effort to demonize a certain group of people and to erase their achievements. We hear so much about groups of people being erased and their achievements. That's only actually happening to one group, and that is white men.
If Matt Walsh seriously actually thinks that white men are being erased from history when historically, I mean, if we're going to be honest, history, especially in this country, but other countries all across the world, has been whitewashed to uh, immeasurable extent. History has been actually literally whitewashed, and I mean that uh, in the literal sense of the word, in so many different ways. There's been no attempt to try to erase white people. What is, I think, what he's referring to here is that in recent times, in the recent years at least, and especially because of the bring up of social media, uh, more people are, and it's easier to get information. It's easier to get, information that's right. There's also a lot of misinformation, but it's easier to find out stuff because everybody can look stuff up now. You can go and read pretty much whatever you want. You can pretty much find anything on the internet, right? So Matt Walsh is saying that there's this concerted, apparently successful attempt to erase white people just completely, apparently in general and out of history, when that's not happening. What is happening is people are becoming more aware. This is, in, again, the literal sense, what the word woke means. People are becoming aware to the different forms of racial injustice and prejudice in this country, and one of those ways that we are discriminatory against black people specifically, and other groups, but specifically black people in the context I'm talking about, is by literally taking away their work and their achievements and saying that it was, it was white people that did this. And I'm not going to right now at least provide any specific examples. I do have one thing. There is a video from a YouTuber that I am a big fan of, Second Thought. He's got a channel here on YouTube that is incredible. This is the video. It is Whitewashing 101: How to Rewrite Black History. It is a 20-minute video. It's a little lengthy, but it is an incredible video that outlines literally exactly how and pinpoints exactly the different types of ways that us in this country have consistently and still consistently even today continue to, again, whitewash history and not even just take away from black people, but make, the white people, some of the, famous people that are, put on these pedestals that are actually really horrible people, we make them seem like they're, good in some type of way, when in reality they're not.
Okay? The only group of people that
There's no proof that white people are trying to be erased in any way. I'm white. I've never, no. There is no concerted, successful attempt to try to erase white people. Matt Walsh is mad because we are literally becoming more aware to, again, racial injustice and racial discrimination, and we're starting slowly, very slowly, tiny baby steps, getting to a point where I can't say it's gonna go away. Racism's never gonna be like gone or, not prevalent in our society, especially here in America. But, we're taking steps in the right direction. I don't have an example I can use just off the top of my head right now. But we're slowly, very slowly taking steps in the right direction in terms of, moving forward in how this country has historically discriminated against black people. And Matt Walsh is for some reason mad about that, because he's not racist, but he's mad that again, the awareness of racial discrimination, racial injustice, is that's becoming something that people are learning about. And then Ron DeSantis in Florida is trying to ban teaching about Black history, but it's the white people that are being erased, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not the Republican governor who's banning Black history, literally banning Black history. It's not him that's erasing a group of people. It's the white people that are being erased, seemingly out of thin air by nothing, nobody. Yeah.
In this country that are being erased in any kind of meaningful way, historically, are white men.
White men, yes.
And then people that are being erased in another sense, women by the trans actors. So those are the two ways in which people are erased in this culture, and but those are also the ways that are never acknowledged.
Yeah, it's never acknowledged that white people are being erased in society. You want to know why it's never acknowledged that white people are being erased in society? That shit's not happening at all. Again, that's just not happening. You guys can look at whatever you want to look at. History, fucking entertainment, fucking our society, the racial makeup of our country. And I don't want to hear this stupid fucking argument, well, there's so many illegal immigrants here that they don't count. So if you look up the population of white people, it's probably not going to be correct compared to the amount of Latinos because there's so many illegal immigrants. It's a stupid fucking argument that I hear people say all the time. There is no attempt to erase white people. Again, if you look at our country and every single thing in it, it's dominated by white people. There's white people everywhere. It's white people. There's white people in all of the movies in Hollywood. Some of the biggest franchises. Think about the Avengers, guys. The original 6 Avengers from the movie. They're all white. They are all white. Stark, Cap, fucking all of them. They're all fucking white. But they're erasing the white people, right? Because Peter Pan is or Tinkerbell is black and Peter Pan is Indian or something like that. I can't even remember now. I guess that's again. I don't even know. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not even like something you can like. I mean, it's a joke. He's a joke.
We are not the first society to single out a group this way.
We're not the first society. And then, again, this white person fucking the white man being persecuted by society here in America, that's not fucking happening. Where is this happening at? How is America being... How is America targeting the group of white men who, again, it's literally the majority of the country? There's so many white people here. There's like 230 million something white people here. There's only 333 million people in the country. So, you guys do the math there. Like, how are we being targeted? That's what I want to know. How am I, as a white man, being targeted by society in an attempt for my existence to be erased? Like, this is shit that I make jokes about. Like, fucking, like, eradicating white people. I, like, joke about that, but he thinks this is really happening. This is how fucking hog-brained these people are. Like, he really thinks this.
And that's why, we know where it leads, and we know that it doesn't lead anywhere good.
I don't know.
And that is why today, in Women's History Month, the effort to cancel white men. The effort
to cancel white men. I don't know. I don't know. They say the effort to cancel white men. I don't know if he means, again, I don't know if he means in the broad sense, and I don't know if he means in the specific sense, like in, people that are celebrities that get canceled. But here is one thing that I can definitely tell you guys as someone who probably spends an unhealthy amount of time on social media and the internet. Places like Twitter, YouTube, other social media, they don't discriminate against who they're trying to cancel. Okay, there's always crazies everywhere, but white people, black people, people from the Latino community, it doesn't matter what race you are or where you're from. If you're a piece of shit, you're gonna get fucking dragged on social media. You're gonna fucking That's how people get canceled. You don't get canceled just for being white. You don't get canceled just for being fucking white. That doesn't happen. They actually think they're being discriminated against, which is weird because, again, it's black people who are actually being discriminated against. We have tangible, physical, historical proof of that. You can't deny it. If you do deny it, you're lying, you're a liar, and you're a fucking idiot, and you're a racist too. This isn't hard. Matt Walsh needs to go back to school, fucking learn history, and then come back on and, try again, because he sounds like a fucking uneducated idiot here. Definitely, I think he probably went to school in, like, Florida or something, because he clearly doesn't know anything about what he's trying to talk about. Because, again, I'm white, I'm a man, I'm a biological man, I was born, I'm a fucking white man. This shit's not happening anywhere. I see more white people than anybody, and I live in a place that is statistically has a higher African American population, and I see more white people here than any other people. So, again, fuck Matt Walsh's bullshit take on white people being erased. Shit's not happening. It's never gonna happen. Again, that's the type of shit I joke about. That's the type of shit you see memes about, where it's like the guy in like the suit and he's like flying over this like white dude in a boat who's trying to get away from it. It's like the government in 2020 in 2088 finding the last white person to eradicate him. It's like it's a joke. He's a joke. Matt Walsh, the clown.